Tell me what brings you here today and why this seminar was important.
So the reason I came here today is because there's a growing issue in our community of, well, our people being groomed in our community. And unfortunately, not much has really been done about it. So we've got to come together as a collective to see what we can do, because the other normal systems aren't really doing what they're meant to be doing. So
Your community has been speaking about these issues since as early as the 1970s. Why is no one listening to you?
I think it's just the way that the system is built. And unfortunately, just because some of the protections where if someone's talking about someone's religion, you'll either be called like, you're being someone, phobia, or you're saying that you've got something against their religion. But when you understand actually the nitty gritty and the dynamics of what's happening, then you realize that it is an issue. But some people are just protected because of, you'd be labeled as racist or, against a certain group. So I think that's stopped a lot of action on that change taking place.
I've been speaking to people today and they feel that the Sikh community haven't got a voice within, England or the government. Do you think that's true?
Yeah, 100%. I think even though we try and do speak out, we don't really get listened to. There's plenty of examples within our community or within our history of things happening, but unfortunately, no action is being taken, and more than often the case, we have to take it into our own hands.
And what can the government do to give your community, that voice, that platform, and to get you involved in tackling grooming and exploitation?
I think just listening to us, if they listen to what our advice is or what we found is happening, or some of the evidence that we've actually been able to collate, and they can then put together a plan working with us to tackle these problems rather than thinking they can tackle it themselves without having a full understanding of what the problem is.
So what happens now? How do you go about tackling these problems from here?
So I think, like you highlighted, us coming together with an action plan, and then making sure that action plan does actually take place, which is often where, things fail. People get together and there's a lot of excitement, but we don't actually follow through with it. So hopefully we can now follow through and hopefully make some change.
Yeah, well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, thanks so much.